So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. He leaps for it! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Drogba duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. And that's off target.
A bit greedy, that, and he might receive some flack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Good take, and is he in? Gravenberg, now it's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nice bit of trickery. And it's takes the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. It's a good-looking delivery. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Silvestre gets over and intercepts. Martinez, he's gone direct here. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Palmer. Now it's Drogba. Casemiro gets a foot in here. And that has left him in a heap.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Shevchenko! And again! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Manchester United looking to get level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, what a mistake! Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. Drogba. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Odegaard. Now it's Gerrard. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target. Bruno Fernandes. Jupe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. He's found a way through. Now here's the delivery.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shevchenko has found the net here, of course. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. Palmer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get... Real chance! Corner number 2 then. Terrific effort! And he scores! And they've got their lead back. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 5,
Liverpool with the lead. Nicely intercepted. A good-looking ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Threads one in, thinks about the... And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Ødegaard, Matheus Cunha, Gyökeres. Oh, that's a big chance! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bruno Fernandes, Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well played. And that brings the first half to a close. Liverpool are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Pass somewhat off target. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's well positioned here. Deftly away. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Drogba. That has been cut short. It's a searching pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Martinez. Matheus Cunha. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gerrard, who's set up 1 goal so far. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely bit of skill. Gerrard. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Shevchenko, and he skips past his man. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Palmer. Coming on the field is
Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Spread it left. Gerrard receives it in a wide... And a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ødegaard. Shevchenko. Bruno Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Can he get on the end of this? Now a great chance! Oh, they could be caught out, and again! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in
Can he finish? Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Silvestre clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Where it came from. And chance for a shot! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
He's having a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he's got away from it. Shot could... There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. And that's a sharp finish. They're back within reach. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet. 5 minutes to add. Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Good reason for optimism here. That has been knocked clear. He's on it. Shoots! And that's it. Liverpool can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability. Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lampard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Knocks it into space. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Son Heung-min. Oh, easy pickings there. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Forced to go back. Backward it goes.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, good effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? Plays it across. Great chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Stood up well to him there. Now he's got space here. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Son Heung-min! So we're still where we started right now. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. Juve was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Son Heung-min. Spread to the right. Flings in across. Impressive jump! It's bounced back off the post. That's going to go a long way.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Son Heung-min. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Oh, delightful ball. Shevchenko has it out wide and in space. Chance for a shot! And he's found the net! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And the shot! Palmer. Back in possession and ready to go again. Can he stop it going out? And it's Son Heung-min. Well, played right into his path. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through.
Liverpool can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, super find. He's found the way through. Real chance. Foden!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Silvestre cuts out the pass. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And this an opportunity to pull level. Oh, it's come loose. White got a long way forward to join the attack.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a good foot in there. We are into overtime. White. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Security staff for each block.
So your views on the
Please
first
report
half?
to the staff
Well, it's
room
obvious,
immediately.
Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Liverpool are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look ahead. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, it's hit the post! And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Palmer. That is good strength. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Bruno Fernandes! He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
And that was nowhere near his best. And here's Shevchenko. Diouf tries to get it clear. And he's quick to get rid. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Not the most accurate pass. Silvestre. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Drogba. He's going for goal! It's a searching pass. Now that's well seen too. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Son Heung-min. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in here. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He'll fancy himself from here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Odegaard! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Adams spots it and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. This is a promising build-up. And here's Saka, Lampard. Odegaard. He's in a great position here. Oh, that was vital. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Played out wide. And he was alert to it. Son Heung-min. Into the last 5 minutes. He tries a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Liverpool nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And this is Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time. Gerrard! And again! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And now the breakaway. And it's Azar. Zubimendi. And it's White. This is a promising build-up. It's a good spell of possession, this. The ball has bounced loose now. Jupe. For Palmer. Jupe. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's worked it through. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He is through here. And this is Drogba. That's going to go a long way. Zubimendi. Now it's Owen. And here's Bergkamp. Now he's Owen! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Liverpool are really in a position...
Oh, terrible pass. Bergkamp, he's picked his way through. Bergkamp crosses. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, they could break here. Now it's Drogba. Jupe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played in. There's the header! In he goes again. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van der Ven clears it away. Pass somewhat off target. Saliba clears without hesitation. Can he get on the end of this? And he whips it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's on it. Can he get away? And this is Drogba. That's the throw. Oh, this looks sharp. He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Oh, Suchan, surely! And he has his goal! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 35 minutes is number 11.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Shevchenko! He doesn't look too happy with that. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. That's the keeper's ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has not gone well. Duke gets on his bike and on the move. Shevchenko. It's a sweeping cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Bergkamp. Added Subimendi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gerrard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Robertson was in no mood for any of that. Bergkamp. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Bergkamp. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Owen. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Good ball. Glenn! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He'll try to keep... Oh, what has happened here? And it's pulled back. Duke. And he cuts out the supply. Another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! And it's there! Back to within 1! Interesting! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's not got that quite right. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Palmer.
And he passes it long. Drogba going after that.
14, Erdegaard.
Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Jude. Robertson does well to get it back. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Schmeichel claims it, safe hands. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already. Zubimendi did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And it's Bergkamp. Gerrard, it's Gerrard! And that really should have been that.
Gerrard really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Shevchenko, number 38, Gravenberch, coming on the field, number
Robertson.
24, Zirkzee, number 16.
Liverpool are making a change after this, just one opportunity to do so. Could move up a gear here. Bruno Fernandes.
Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No way through. Tries to pass it through. Liverpool could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And it's Robertson. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Space for him to turn and look. And that has been knocked clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Liverpool nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's picked out the run. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Drogba. And he was alert to it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the number on the board is 3. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
Your reflections
that
then,
CCTV
Jim.
is
Liverpool
now in operation
never
for your
really got
safety.
into this game.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Gets his head on it! And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Pedri does well to get it back. Threads one in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Collar on a serious charge here. McAllister. And it's De Jong. And here's Ibrahimovic. De Jong. Beckham. Quick look. He leaps for it. Goal! Barcelona! Certain, searing and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beckham. Oh, that's delightful. Keeper's dealt with that. Played back. Knocks it into space. Beckham in acres of space. Header! And that's a sharp finish. But oh, it's offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick. Spread to the right. What a throw in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Jong, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. And he's straight offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Belletti. And it's Belletti. Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too.
Barcelona really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
No, he's not getting past him there. McAllister is always looking to break lines. David Villa, good read, needed to be. And he's there to get it away. Not the most accurate pass. McAllister. And it's Olmo. David Villa. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Schmeichel claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Silvestre goes back to front. And that is a little undercooked. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's in on goal. And it's Ronaldinho. Lovely ball. And the finish! And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Aimed beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Out of play for a goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Collar. Nicely worked. He shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their second corner now. Deftly away. De Jong. He's found space here. Neymar. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's managed to get free. Strong running down that left flank. Delivered with... He's rising! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. pass isn't the best. Great vision. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. It's a good-looking delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Sends it crossfield. Beckham. Beckham ventures forward. De Jong. Oh, it's played into the area.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, that's a little loose. Collar. Chiellini calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Incoming delivery.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So
6,
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 13. El dorsal 10. El dorsal
That's
15.
going in strongly.
Piqué. Serán sustituidos
Ibrahimovic
por
is onto it in a
el dorsal
flash.
5,
And it's
el
Olmo.
dorsal 17. El dorsal 22.
Can he get it through? There's the shot! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter.
Oh, good climb! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Looking for the run. Beckham. Beckham with the... Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Bojan. It's Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And he's heaved it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific effort!
5 minutos de descuento.
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Donatoni, he has found a way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Somewhat off target.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Drogba.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shevchenko! Off the post! And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
They get and hope for better in the. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. And it's McAllister. And this is Shevchenko! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hops for safety. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Morgan Gibbs-White, Peter. He's someone who'll have an impactful presence.
Terrific effort! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Anderson. And Sangare. Anderson. Now he's off and running. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, great leap! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well timed, excellent interception. Anderson. And they can counter here. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, can they get him away? Flings in across. Oh, good climb! Only partially clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Sangare. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Looking for the run. Has a look up. Towering header! Goal! And we have liftoff! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
23 minutes is number 38.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And no, that was never going to make it. Gibbs-White is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the
Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Gibbs-White. Indonesia do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have...
Great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Played into the box. Van Dijk clears it away. Duke going about things with real menace. And it's Joelinton looking to play him in. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
McAllister clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There's no sort of quality on that. Nottingham have the chance to go the other way. And that pass just didn't quite work. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gibbs-White. Williams. Now Anderson. Now this could be a chance, and he's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Reina. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's the clearance. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. And he's quick to get rid. Not the most accurate pass. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted. Shevchenko tries to get it clear.
There will be one
Played
minute
back
at a
in.
time.
And that should get the job done.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick
Indonesia
reminder
coming
to
in
let you
at
know
half-time,
that you'll be able to
leading
catch
by
today's
1
match
goal to nil.
broadcast live on our club's
There's
FM
plenty of
station.
positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Indonesia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So, into the second half. Indonesia currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He's through here. That's a shade optimistic. Silvestre. And here's Joe Linton. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Look at the space here. Shot, surely! Gravenberg looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Drogba. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Juve. That's an imaginative pass. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Sankare. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Sankare. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hangs in a cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Drogba. Tries one from range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Anderson. Aina plays the return pass. And Sangare.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Williams. Knocks it out wide. Hutchinson. And that is well cleared. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Substitution.
Getting up there!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Gravenberg, who has found support out wide. It's a promising position. Oh, well played, well played.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that has left him in a heap. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shevchenko. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Awani. Can he get it through? He's found space here. Williams. Oh, no joy this time.
Nottingham really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Luka. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Drogba.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation. And the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit.
And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And just a quick reminder today.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. They're up and running then.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Searching pass he's played there. He's on it, can he get away? Blackburn are looking to go forward now. Shevchenko, and here's Drogba. Tries to play it through. Ball swung in. Cleared away. That's a sharp pass. Now he's off and running. And that could set him on his... He's going for goal! Looking for the run. Tries one from range! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's hoisted clear. Well, that looks a chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that is headed for the middle. That has been knocked clear. He's found some space. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. And it's Joelinton. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Blackburn are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly,
Chance to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Drogba, he's looking wide, and Gravenberg. Juve. Juve unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gravenberg. And Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Can he get it through? That is lovely. It's a good foot in there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Joelinton. Forshaw. And And he thumps it clear.
Boleh, boleh. Kalau mau mabar habis ini ya, bro. Habis ini ya. Standby aja, bro. Standby.
And it's McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Terrific effort! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good read, needed to be. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Drogba! And he's done it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
Is number 10, Didier Drogba.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. Oh, that was vital. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shevchenko. And here's Drogba.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Out towards the flank. Forshaw. And the return pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Passing is crisp and sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Welcome our players to the field.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Indonesia currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Chance, surely! And again! Volleyed effort.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Oh, good climb! That's put paid to the danger. Blackburn have the chance to go the other way. Forshaw. It's a promising position. Nicely weighted ball. Delivered low. Brilliantly cut out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Oh, nice touch. Drives it, he leaps for it! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution on the field, number 25.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Defending was strong and firm. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's made its way to him. Oh, great! Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Blackburn really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Adams with the clearance. Juve powering forward here. Well, there's a probing ball. And a shot!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Drogba. Quality ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 23.
Tunisia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, that's neat. An instinctive delivery. Corner then. Getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Indonesia can consider themselves just about safe now. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Drogba. Lovely pass. There's the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
He's having a pop! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Silvestre getting this one clear.
There will be 3 minutes at a
McAllister
time.
gets it away. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Linton, and it's Gravenberg. Forshaw. So that's it, it is all over. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised.
Yuk, yang mau mabar, masuk, masuk bro, masuk.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's put paid to the danger. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's been played through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a searching pass. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Applies the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yamal has it, goes for the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And he's in on, goes for a shot! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Messi. Here's a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Knocks it into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho is just about within shooting range. Oh, cracking effort.
Drogba certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Pedri crosses. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ibrahimovic can be a real threat inside the box. He has found a way through. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Indonesia restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kukçu. Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he's in here. And here comes the corner. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Oh, that's nice. Drogba. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kukçu. Zanetti cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi. Over to the right flank.
Has been indicated.
Shot, surely! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Oh, easy pickings there. Picked out, and a chance! Superb goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee. And that is indeed the final act. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm and...
Takes the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a threatening ball. Distributed touch. Shoots! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rijkaard. Thuram. Can he latch on to this? Chiellini makes the interception. Kukçu deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's tidy. Baresi does well not to be outdone there. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yamal. Silvestre gets across to intercept that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Donatoni. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He's got it all! incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
He's having a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Good chance here! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Van Dijk. Ronaldinho. Oh, this looks sharp. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a lovely, neat pass. This is a promising build-up. Look at the space here. And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Yamal. Messi, and this is Messi. Gets his head on it! And a neat finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's rising! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's onside! He's found a way through! And a shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Number 18, Ronaldinho.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything.
Great chance!
Number 15.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Added time. Substitution for Indonesia. Number
Size
10,
really matters, and it's time to
Drogba.
make it matter now.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, David Villa.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Yamal picks it up out wide. That's gone for a throw-in. That pass. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, The other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Indonesia desperately failing to...
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Rashford. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Figo. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Oh, just to keep an Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
That is simply terrific. Finished with... He'll try from distance! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal. And Messi! McAllister. And Silvestre venturing down the left. And here's McAllister. McAllister!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's an imaginative pass. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rashford receives it in a good position here. Belletti. Threads one in. Rashford. Neymar. Now it's Messi. That's tidy. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Dani Olmo. And he's been shifted off it.
That's positional goal.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
He's having a pop! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Indonesia with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's McAllister. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No, that's been intercepted.
That was lovely, that.
And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Figo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's got space here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed.
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! That's another chance! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should.
Oh, he's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Yamal makes a dash for it and he shoots! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Yamal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister short-changes him with that pass. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now, chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Well, this looks... Rashford! So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Picked out brilliant. It's Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So could they be onto something here? Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Chance to do... Header! Oh, it rattles the bar. It's a goal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Figo. Searching pass he's played there. Thinks about the shot. Figo. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to get it away. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. And that was very necessary.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
After 82 minutes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Coming on to replace him is
Indonesia go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time to...
Oh, he's been caught. Yamal! Well taken goal. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi is onto this. Schmeichel gets it clear.
Minute has been indicated.
And that's another throw. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Drogba. Kukçu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Another pass just keeps it ticking. It's Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? It is close, but that is the last of it. Indonesia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, and as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So things are underway. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking tidy in possession here, well read, and the danger is averted. And he can clear it away. That has not gone well. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Ibrahimovic! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Yamal. Now it's Messi. Del Piero. And here's Batistuta. Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal! Oh, it rattles the bar. That's tidy. Shot could be on, and it's Rijkaard. Spread to the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's a sharp little ball here. Plenty to aim at. And the finish! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, that's well spotted. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Ball swung in. Khan claims it, safe hands. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he get onto this? That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rijkaard, look at the space here, and Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Indonesia always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And the shot! Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a sharp pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through. Big chance! McAllister. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ronaldinho. Silvestre. And it's Rijkaard. And it's McAllister. Played into space. Now it's McAllister. Bojan. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Batistuta, Pedri, Van Dijk. Ball played for Rijkaard. Great vision. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bojan.
Might want to be careful there.
Dani Olmo. He's in a great position here. Now it's Bojan. Oh, good spread. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that would bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. And he cuts out the supply. Not where it came from. Dani Olmo. Belletti. Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's intervened well there. Silvestre. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Now here's the delivery. Khan deals with that, nice and simple. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's all alone. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Quality ball. Now it's Figo. Threads one in. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
In by Bojan. Moran tries to clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be...
And there's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
9, Bayern. Coming on the field, number 14, Neymar.
And now
Number
a sudden
18,
chance to counter.
Donadoni.
A searching ball out wide. McAllister. He's had it taken off. And Del Piero! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Del Piero is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Not the most accurate pass. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd...
He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
The goal scorer for
It's
Indonesia.
all becoming
After
so
83 minutes
easy.
is number
Del Piero
11.
duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Coming on to replace him is number
Indonesia
17.
find a position of
Kuchu.
real strength now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Played down the flank. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Del Piero! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Some resolute defending there. Oh, it's come loose. Looking to play him in. Now it's
There will be 3
Ronaldinho.
minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, super ball. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Distributed tidily.
This is the time you need that pace.
And time is up.
Oke, thank you bro, thank you. Thank you bro, udah mampir. Jangan lupa subscribe bro.
There's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And
So,
now,
Jim, how do
to
you
all
reflect
members
on
of the
what we've
crowd,
seen?
I'd like